This kata is called Kusanku Mei. It was the kata, according to legend, of martial arts master Soken Matsumura's wife, who is the granddaughter of kung fu master Kusanku. This kata is all about trickery and elusivity. One of the most commonly reoccurring techniques is this knife hand right here, which is supposed to be done softly, not hard. Another thing I find notable about this kata, speaking of elusivity, that was a technique to draw the attention upwards before striking low, is the level changing. The level changing is something this kata does a lot, whereas I've never seen it in another kata quite the same way. Now, the level changing can be used for a lot of things. It's not just to look cool. It can be used for grapples. It can be used for striking. One time, I was messing around with a friend of mine, and I used the technique where I dropped down like that to kick him in the leg from farther away than I could normally kick him. And maybe that's not the best use of it, but he told me that I gave him a second kneecap. The knot on his leg was so big. So it worked. That move I probably didn't get quite low enough, but the technique behind it is most likely going to be another takedown. And notice all of these reoccurring knife hands. It's a reoccurring theme. It's a good way to exercise your finger muscles, the muscles in your arms that you use to stretch your fingers to make them good striking surfaces. Now watch this technique. This technique, boom. And then I turn. Possible application for that technique would be if you have somebody's wrist after blocking their strike, you can then move in, get off an effective strike, then transition to their back where you're going to strike them and then do a throw. That part right there was, believe it or not, grabbing someone off the ground and breaking their back in 3 places. It's a fun kata.